Y'all, we have time for just one more segment. And of course, this is our Jam of the Week.
Oh, hell yeah.
This one is classic butt rock in the traditional sense. This is Mötley Crüe.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is Kickstart My Motherfucking Heart from their 1989 record, Dr. Feelgood.
Was this before or after they killed that guy?
This was after they killed that guy and after Nikki Sixx died and then was brought back to life by a shot of adrenaline. That is the subject of this song. It's called Kickstart My Heart. It's a little bit of a sly nod to Nikki Sixx's drug overdose.
Yeah.
Who did they kill?
Vince Neil killed one of the members of the band Hanoi Rocks in a car crash.
Yeah, he hit him with a
drunk.
pipe in the middle of the car.
No, he was drunk and
Got it.
Yeah, killed somebody from Hanoi Rocks.
Got it.
So there
Very
were
tragic.
there were a couple of comments on there like, man, fuck Vince Neil for ruining Hanoi Rocks. I'm like, all due respect, I couldn't name a single Hanoi Rocks tune.
Never heard of that
Also,
band.
he did a worse thing than that. Than ruin a band.
Yeah. Literally killed somebody, but yeah, it's fine.
Well, this song has 55 million views, 12,924 comments, and y'all, I read every last one of them.
Yay.
So let us now dive down into the YouTube comments for Mötley Crüe's Kickstart My Heart. First up, Mustard Gas 203 from 10 years ago. I hate all kinds of comments, even my own. God, I'm a fucking asshole. So
The most self-aware YouTube comment we've ever read.
that guy, he's typing it, and he just gives up, deletes whatever he was writing. Even I hate me.
I didn't even think of that, but that's definitely what happened.
Oh, he wrote a
he
long...
was he was like responding to another comment and was just like, what the fuck am I doing?
And if you go to like other probably songs similar to this, he's got endless amounts of comments on there.
Yeah.
Brenda Rogers, you did my heart wrong.
He's responding to a guy saying Vince Neil was good killing that guy. He's like, I wrote out this big comment saying drug driving's bad. But really, I should kill myself.
Archangel Michael from 6 months ago. This is my go-to for questions like, should I do another bump? Or should I really kickstart my heart tonight? The answer is always yes.
Oh, gosh.
And that guy died.
Yeah, shout out to the...
Where? That was 6 months ago.
6
Where
months
is he
ago.
today?
Well, I mean,
the basis for Hanoi Rock.
no, this guy's an archangel. He can't be killed.
Yeah, that's right. Enough cocaine, nobody can be killed.
Yeah. Ronald Reams from 6 months ago. At 59 years old, I can top anyone with all the classy acts that I've seen. My first concert of about 100 started with Bob Seger in 1976.
This guy rules.
You're a badass, dude.
Damn.
Can you tell me more about your badass life?
Yeah. Oh, he will. So he saw Seeger in 76, and he says, that's my taste. Classy bands who can play and sing. The Police Synchronicity Tour in early 84, one of the best.
Whoa.
Vince Neil has ate way too many Big Macs. I wouldn't go for free to see that shitty concert. Whoa, flipping it on him.
Wow, he's
fat shaming.
Fat shaming this guy.
Yeah, and also just came on here to hate.
Yeah.
Just like tiptoeing on the border of the I hate black people music. Just right on the edge. He didn't want to type that, but
Didn't he
real
have to-
music.
Did he have to listen to this song while he typed this out, though?
Oh, yeah. FVGC from 7 years ago. And this is very similar to other comments we've read in previous iterations of this. My buddy totaled a 75 Maverick. Rolled the fucker, racing my other buddy. When we ran up, he was already out of the car, and it was upside down. This was still blasting on the tape deck, LOL. Was insane. Not even a scratch on him. Car was twisted in half.
Hell yeah.
So we've read quite a... I think this might be
The
the
only thing that would
third...
have made that cooler, Bob Seger.
No, Bob Seger in the passenger seat.
My buddy was racing Bob Seger.
Guy from Hanoi Rocks, dead in the back.
Not a scratch on Vince Neil, not a scratch on him.
Yeah.
Hanoi Rocks guy, twisted in half.
I believe this is now the third comment we've read across has various music, but all along the same lines in terms of genre, where it's somebody who's like, I crashed the fucking car and walked away smoking a cig.
Yeah, like, is that a brag that you don't know how to, like, that's...
Is that a brag in the made-up story that he made up?
do dudes stand around, they're like, dude, I crashed that car, and they're like, you have a huge dick. Like, they're like, so...
The people that listen to this music.
Yeah.
You know the most memorable thing I've got my car totaled listening to was Jackie Mason. What? I was listening to a Jackie Mason album, and then I still finished it afterwards.
As you sat on the curb waiting for the tow truck.
Yeah. No, he was sitting in there waiting for the jaws of life. He's like, I'm just going to play the rest of it.
Yeah. I got to listen to Catskills comedy.
I got to get it. Malcolm Bro from 11 years ago. And this guy's got a pretty cool idea. This would be a perfect song if they ever make Ghostbusters 3. What? So this is from 11 years ago. So the 2016 Ghostbusters hasn't happened.
Dude, he
yet.
was probably so disappointed. At no point.
Oh, wait till
he's like, all women.
Wait till you hear his pitch. So if they ever make Ghostbusters 3, the ghosts of James Dean and Elvis Presley,
hell yeah,
both with fangs,
schizophrenic,
driving a Bugatti Veyron and a Lamborghini Aventador. They're racing out of the Midtown Tunnel being chased by the Ghostbusters. Then they ditch their sports cars and fly away with the Ghostbusters hanging out the windows shooting proton lasers. What a fucking kick-ass scene.
That guy likes Ghostbusters because it's badass.
Yeah, dude.
He likes Ghostbusters because he thinks they're cool.
One of the coolest things, along with Elvis.
That guy was jerking off while I was writing that out, for sure.
Anyone who comes up with not only ideas for movies, but like shot for shot what it was going to look like in their head. That's the ultimate crazy
And
guy.
also, did any of the Ghostbusters actually have ghosts that were like real people?
No, I don't think so.
No, right?
But what about Elvis with fangs?
Dude? You know what's better than Elvis? Elvis with fangs in a fucking Bugatti.
Yeah, like why did they die and become
Vampire
vampires?
ghost Elvis? He's just adding shit that isn't even in the movie.
And the best part is they're driving sports
They're in a
cars.
spaceship.
Well, that's the best part is they're driving sports cars, but then they fly away.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, why wouldn't they just be flying?
Yeah.
Why didn't the car fly?
Yeah, why didn't how can a ghost drive? They go through fucking walls.
What is he gonna do with the fangs? He can't bite people. He's a fucking ghost.
Delta Land 727.
I've never seen Ghostbusters.
He's only heard the
He
name.
saw the poster and he's like, yeah, that's probably some badass shit.
Delta Land 727 from 2 months ago. If I ever get diagnosed with a terminal illness,
So his mind's in a good place while making this.
if I ever get diagnosed with a terminal illness, my plan: buy a muscle car and lead police on a chase through the desert with this song on repeat. I will then ramp it off the Grand Canyon and die on my own terms.
Okay, Thelma and
My
Louise
man accidentally
over
made
here.
this turn into Thelma Louise.
Why do
Like
you?
already been done, buddy.
Here's a cool idea for Thelma and Louise 2 if it ever gets made.
Yeah.
You know this is fucking hilarious because it's just a guy posting his suicidal thoughts online, but he's trying to make it badass. He's like, yeah, I'll get the cops to chase me,
Grand Canyon.
and then I'll be cool killing myself. Just drive off the fucking cliff. You know?
My cousin's brother got killed by suicide by cop. I thought that was badass.
He put all of his money into this muscle car that he had for 1 hour.
And he only listened to one song the entire time.
And I ain't doing no regular canyon. It's going to be the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
My stepfather fought a cop once. That's cool.
What he didn't know is he went to the part of the Grand Canyon that's not that high, and he drove down and just sat inside.
Yeah. I just fucked up my car, actually.
Yeah.
But I did walk away smoking a cig. The guy from Hanoi Rocks was not so lucky.
Yeah, oddly, his body was right next to me.
If they make Ghostbusters 3, you know what they got to include. So it's Vince Neil and the guy from Hanoi Rocks. And Hanoi Rocks guy's a ghost.
With fangs.
And he's
Who
just
can
punching.
fly?
He got fangs for sure.
Yeah, he's just haunting the dude that killed him.
Oh my god! This is such a song for dudes who want to think they're badass
Oh my
based
God.
off nothing.
Well,
So
I don't know. Let's see.
You
based on the fact that cars can go fast.
If I was gonna die, I'd do something badass as fuck, but only if I knew I was gonna die.
And then they die like getting hit by a shopping cart or something. It's stupid.
Dude, there were so many comments that just like, this is why I get so many speeding tickets. Like, and it's just millions of them. This guy,
It's like, no, you get speeding tickets because you live in a small town and they have nothing else to do.
this one is the LHR Rocks from 3 months ago. Looking at the shell of a man shook me back to the 90s. I'll bake the tires till the engine blows. Barefoot lady just flashed me for the last time in this life. Whoa. Yeah, my shirt's red, and they want my bed. I'll never croak. Now I can't even smoke. I'm shifting gears in a draft. Might pick up some radar love. The man on his way to kickstart my heart.
Who wrote that? Charles Bukowski?
Yeah.
Is that the lyrics to the song?
No, I Google searched everything he said because I was like, maybe this is lyrics, but no.
No, it's a haiku he made.
Yeah,
He made poetry underneath.
Yeah.
Right, but it's...
If I posted a stand-up clip and someone wrote poetry underneath, I'd delete it.
And then kill myself.
Yeah. But the rhyme structure...
But first, I'd drive over the Grand Canyon.
I'd fucking. Also, he didn't explain how he would get the cops to follow. Probably just driving so reckless. That, like, we need a whole police force. We got a badass on the loose.
It's like
He's
one
imagining
rookie.
Blues Brothers. If they made Blues Brothers 2, they should play The Ghost of John Belushi.
I can't believe that guy just poured his heart out, and he's like, people are gonna love this." You know, all he did was try to figure out words that rhyme together, and he's like, "What was the last line?" It was like,
I'll never croak.
Croak.
And now I can't even smoke.
Yeah. Wait, how does that
He's
make
writing
sense?
poetry for the YouTube
So-
comment section, which is just 70-year-old guys who are still mad at their stepdad.
No, so I think at the beginning he says flashback to the 90s, and he's kind of comparing his life now. He's looking at a shell of a man. But he's like, back in the
God.
day, I'll never die, but now I can't even smoke a cig.
So
it's kind of
Imagine
Rivers broke this down.
contrast.
He read it deep.
Imagine,
my
like,
brain is goop. I've read millions of these comments now, so I get these people.
how dark are the Kendrick Lamar comments going to be in 30 years? It's all the 16-year-olds that grew up listening to him are like, I used to be able to smoke flavored tobacco.
Now we just vape air.
Adam Stokes 8 months ago. It's 2:05 Central Time in San Angelo, Texas. The Super 8 at 410 West Avenue L, room 228. Great place to sleep. You can hear this music against my will. So that's a long way of saying his neighbors through the paper-thin wall at the Super 8 are blasting Kickstart My Heart at 2:08 in the morning.
Yeah. What if somebody showed up and killed that guy?
But then he went and Googled it on YouTube and then made the comment. Like, he hated it so much. But also, like, is he still in that room?
I mean, who knows? This was
it's just-
8 months ago, so you never know.
Yeah. He Shazammed it just to.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
I hate it!
This stupid song.
This is really the best way to air that grievance online. He's probably on something.
He posts that and they turn it down.
Well, the comments are just full of crazy people, so someone would just go to that room, maybe.
Yeah. I'm sure it's happening. I'm
They
sure.
kill him so the police will go after him.
Yeah. No, it's like a happy couple on vacation. They're like, we didn't post that. They're like, you're lying.
Yeah. It's from 8 months ago. Leave us alone. Private Data 665 from 2 years ago. I used to race go-karts on a dirt track. All the other drivers were much younger than me. I'm an old fuck. This song was always playing in my helmet when the race started. Great days and fun.
Like, that's too much information. We don't need to know all that.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, I think it's actually great because now we know this is an old man who shows up at a go-kart track and be like, you fucking kids want to race?
Yeah. And they
kick
beat him
your
every
ass.
time. And he's
Yeah.
like, God damn it.
He's drinking a King Cobra 40. at the fucking go-kart track.
Definitely.
You kids like Newports?
Yeah.
But do you notice in people that, like, this guy doesn't have a lot of people to talk to because he's like, I'm going on YouTube. I'm going to tell him the story.
All these people are drunk for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Oh, 100%.
At least.
100%.
And finally, Warbird from 9 months ago. And this is like some kind
This
of...
is a wall of text. I can see it from across the room.
This has got like nice little
Oh,
flashes.
no.
This is almost like some beat poetry here. I drag raced a lot. Street racing to this, late 90s, doing a bunch of lines before racing after the clubs. I'm 42 now, and I regret nothing. This song is only for the wild ones. I'm amazed I'm still here. Did a lot of crazy-ass, reckless shit. I only ever felt alive when I was out of control.
This is like when you meet a crazy guy at a bar and they just start telling you everything about their life.
I've broken 3 ribs, 1 wrist sprained, both knees in accidents, but I'm still here 42 years later. Still playing this at max volume, still fucking who I want, living life to the max.
I'm at the Super 8 in San Antonio.
Room
This is
228.
the guy next door.
I got into a lot of fights as a Super 8 for playing this song too loud.
The guy next door.
So yeah, it says, living life to the max till I fucking die. This is America I grew up with. This is the America I remember. May she forever be free.
Oh, now we're getting political. After starting out with I used to snort a bunch of coke to this song.
But no, there's a crucial dot.
I used to freebase cocaine.
No, there's a crucial dot. So may she forever be free. Dude, when the Bulls won in 91,
No.
and my bro just got his license, he said, get in. I knew I was in for a ride. I had this on tape. Cranked it on the Alpine. We blazed it down the ramp at Red Line. Didn't let off the gas till we got to the race spot. Just cars. All kinds. Doing burnouts. Bikes doing wheelies. Drag racing. Popping. Backfire. Shooting fire. While doing burnouts. Chicks hanging out the sunroof. Everybody dancing and jumping in the streets. We were all just I think his brain is shutting down. He's like dying. We were just partying.
This is like the end of 2001: A Space Odyssey. He's taking the,
He's going to Jupiter. It's just colors flying past.
oh
him
no,
and
not
shit.
that end, but he's just taking the shit out of Hal. And that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
the second end of 2001: A Space Odyssey.
The first time the movie ends. Says everyone dancing, jumping in the street. We were all just partying, turned up to the max. Holy fuck, I was changed forever. Hazy memories. Every summer the Bulls won. I miss the 90s. It was so much more fun. The energy, people, the music, the cars. And people did not give one fuck about anything. Crazy times in Chicago.
We noticed.
I saw beer bongs from the second floor down to the sidewalk. People doing flips into Lake Michigan. May America
They still
return
do
to
that.
these good days, and may she forever be wild and free.
This
I
guy's
like-
never fucked anyone.
I like how old people like this are always just describing stuff that still happened.
Yeah,
I mean,
literally.
like, kids don't do that. It's like, no, old man.
just not invited.
Yeah, you're not allowed
Yeah.
at any of these places.
Gas is more expensive now, so we don't do burnouts every 5 fucking minutes.
But it sounds like you don't hang out with children anymore.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't fucking.
Oh,
This
I
guy-
forget with all these 17-year-olds, all they do is fuck each other.
they don't
How
even
long
like
ago?
Mötley
How long
Crüe.
ago was this?
9 months ago.
9 months ago. This guy is definitely not fucking anybody that he
No.
wants right now.
I mean,
No, this guy shows up and he's got a shirt unbuttoned all the way, like 4 buttons down, chest hair showing, like gold necklaces, and he's like trying to hit on women at the bar. And
He has a Playboy bunny tattoo,
exactly,
like the logo.
yeah. And he goes home and jerks off into a grapefruit or something
at the Super
Into a
8.
grape-
at the Super 8.
Yeah.
Into.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
Shane was like, "Oh,
A grapefruit.
a grapefruit."
Oh, and that is
Yeah,
Mötley Crüe.
I probably keep trying to buy grapes and, get them stuck in my pee hole or something.
And that is Mötley Crüe, Kickstart My Heart, our jam of the week.